Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Christina, and in today's video I'm going to be doing the good and the beautiful, this is really hot, Seth, hold on, unboxing video. Now it is a beautiful day outside, so I wanted to be outside, plus my oldest three kids are working on, independent work inside, and so I didn't want to distract them. At the same time, I wanted to film this unboxing because I genuinely want to give my two kids that I ordered for their things from here. Can you wait? Can you wait, please? Because I want them to be able to use them. The lighting is not great where I'm sitting, and I totally apologize for that. But if I sit where the lighting is great, the sun will be in my eyes and it's just not going to work. So I have my tea, I have a small window of time, I have a partner who could totally derail this, but let's just get into what I got from the good and the beautiful. So I have a big box from the good and the beautiful, quite a few things to share with you guys. Is that silly?
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna go in order of what's right on top. So the first thing I got is Handwriting Level 6. I got this for my 11-year-old who is a 6th grader. He has not done handwriting from the good and the beautiful before, and he's very artistic, but nope, we're gonna put these down until mommy's ready, okay? But he's very artistic, and he takes a little bit too much artistic license sometimes with his handwriting. So I wanted to get him this to work on his handwriting. What I really loved about it when I looked at it online, what made me want to try it, is not only that it is solid handwriting instruction, combination of print practice, which he can definitely use the work on, and cursive, which he's more interested in. So it's a great combination of both. And there's also like scripture copy work and commonly misspelled words and things that I also think benefit him other than just his handwriting. So I like that. And then there's also art and sketching in each of the lessons, and he loves that. So I'm really excited about that. So he will be starting this today probably. So that is the Handwriting Level 6. These are in no particular order, guys. I'm literally just grabbing off the top. So the next thing is Gwenny and the Great Green Forest. So this is part of the Silver Tales series, and it's a level 2 book. I got this for my 7-year-old, my 2nd grader, to be an independent reader for her. So it's a chapter book, but it is fairly easy. We really like the Silver Tales and the Gold Tales. She has loved all of the ones that we've gotten so far. So I know that she is going to love Gwenny and the Great Green Forest. So if you're looking for like beautiful, wholesome reading that your young kids will enjoy, I definitely recommend the Good and the Beautiful books. The next one I just had to get, it is a level 2 book, and that's what I was looking for, but it is called, do you know what that says?
Is that for me?
This is your name, but this one is not for you. This is for Gia to read to you. This is Seth and Beth, and I just thought it was really cute. It's about two best friends and how they can get through anything together. So I thought this was really, really cute for my 7-year-old to not only read, but she could read it to her little brother, Seth. Okay, so that's Seth and Beth. The next one is Ollie the Ox and Other Animal Tales. This is also a level 2. This is a level 2B, and I like that this is in a narrative format, but tells a lot of scientific information about the creatures in here. And I love that it has like winter vibes, because we're going to be starting to pull out winter books fairly soon, even though it feels like we shouldn't, because it's like in the 60s and absolutely beautiful. This is A Wolf in the North Woods. This is also a level 2 book. So just another like wintry vibes book, naturey, for my 7-year-old. The next one, I got the My Third Nature Reader. I am still on the fence about if and when I am going to get the Good and the Beautiful Language Arts for my 7-year-old for her level 2. Shared that a few times recently that I am not sure, and so I'm gonna put this one away. I'm on the fence about if I'm just gonna let her have this and read it, because this does go along with the level 2 language arts. Even though I feel like she could totally take this and read this and enjoy it and still use it as a companion to the language arts, like there's no harm in rereading. So I may put it away for a little while, I may not. So I'll keep you guys posted on that. The reason I'm getting her so many books has a lot to do with the fact that I'm not doing a full language arts curriculum with her because of the fact that we're doing Playful Pioneers and Idlewild and so much other things that I didn't want to pile a whole bunch of written work on her. But I do want her to have access to a lot of the right level books for her that she can read independently or with a little bit of help from me. So those are why I got those. I did choose to get the physical answer key for the language arts and literature level 5, which that gives away pretty much the rest of what's in here, which I will show you, and that is the language arts and literature at level 5 for my 6th grader. So I got him the level 6 in handwriting, but the level 5 in language arts, because looking through it, even though I actually feel like he's pretty advanced in his language arts skills, the things that were covered in here I feel like are going to be good for him. Like there's some things that we haven't done yet that I feel like it would be good for him to do the level 5. And then also because of the fact that it comes with the whole watercolor portion of the course, and he loves to paint. And so I didn't want him to miss that by starting with level 6. Also, I've heard a lot about how the Good and the Beautiful language arts tends to be like above grade level in comparing it to public schools. So I kept that in mind as well. But I did choose to get the physical answer key, even though you don't have to, because you can just access the PDF. But I like a physical copy because sometimes I will just have him check his own work, and then I can just simply hand him this if I'm busy with another kid or doing something, and he can go ahead and do that. Last thing in here, I believe, is just all the language arts, but this is it. So I'm going to open it up so I can give you and me a little peek at it, and then let him start this today. I'm really excited for him because I feel like he's going to enjoy this, and it's going to be really good for him. I feel like he needs a little bit more of a challenge in his independent work because he tends to fly through independent work. And although I do not like busy work and I don't want a ton of his day tied up doing work, I feel like this will be an appropriate challenge and an appropriate amount of time for him to be spending on work. So right here we have the level 5 book set. It comes in this nice little box, which is pretty cool to help keep it organized. I can put it away and not have all the books out, but it looks like there are some great books in here. The Clockmaker's Son, Chico of the Andes, Marjorie,
Yep, Marjorie.
and Captured Words. These are all level 5 books, obviously. And then we have the watercolor template sheets on this side, and it looks like behind that is the actual watercolor lessons in a little booklet. Maybe I'll just open it up. Here is the instruction book, and it looks really beautiful and fun. And this is part of the language arts course, so it will tell him when to go in and do these things. And then it also comes with these templates. So if he wants to sketch them, he can, but if he doesn't want to do his own sketch, he could just use these to watercolor them, ink them, whatever it calls for. I do apologize for the lighting, guys. I can tell that it's pretty horrible, but okay. Then he has his geography and grammar cards, and these are used for the 5th through 7th language arts and literature courses, so he'll be using these for quite a while. And then lastly is just the language arts course book, and I'm really excited for him to use this. He uses the Simply Good and Beautiful math and absolutely loves that as well, and it's been really great for him. And we're actually starting the Simply Good and Beautiful math level 2 with my 2nd grader today. So actually after this video and after she gets her other independent work done, I will be sitting down with her to start her first lesson in the Good and the Beautiful math 2, my 7-year-old. And so I'm really excited for my 6th grader to try out the language arts for the very first time. I've shared that my 10th grader, who just turned 15, is doing the Good and the Beautiful language arts level 1, and it's going really well for him. The last thing that I just want to share is that, because I get a lot of questions about when I share like different unit studies and different principles and different things that we're just learning on our own or going on field trips and using materials and resources from mega bundles, like how do I work that in with our core subjects or our regular curriculums. And I don't purchase a year-long curriculum with needing to do that curriculum in a year in mind. So it's November and we are starting a math course today. We are starting a language arts course today because that's when it best suited my children, or when I felt like it was the best time for them to start, and I don't have a targeted end date for them. So I just wanted to share that, like, if we don't do it for a week, which is not typical, but if we don't because we're doing other things, like, I don't get bent out of shape about that. If it takes us a year and a half, I don't get bent out of shape about that. So I just wanted to share that as an encouragement, but also to answer that question and thinking about, oh my gosh, is like doing a mega bundle or doing a unit study or just going on field trips, is this going to be like added work or time that we have to spend outside of our regular curriculum? Not necessarily. Not if you can break away from the need to finish by a certain date. And so I just wanted to share that. I know I've shared a little bit about that in the past and even touched on that in one of my recent videos, but I just wanted to also mention that since I am starting new curriculums that I unbox with you today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have a child who has done the Good and the Beautiful Language Arts Level 5, let me know how they liked it, the new one, because this is the revised edition. If you are new here, introduce yourself down in the comments below. If you're not already following me over on Instagram, you can follow me over there at rooted_homelife. I hope to see you soon in one of my next videos, and until next time, stay rooted.